All parents live in hope their children will never become ill or need life-saving surgery. But when the worst does happen, knowing skilled and caring healthcare staff are there to help is a huge comfort. Our everyday hero tonight knows that. He underwent 2 open-heart surgeries before he turned 10. And since then, he's been on a heartfelt mission to help, as Robin Gill reports.
You are a survivor.
It's not every day that a 16-year-old can donate $42,000 to the Heart and Stroke Foundation.
I've always been encouraged to give back.
But it's an everyday part of Colby Groom's life, ever since this. At the age of 8, Colby had to undergo open heart surgery. A defective aortic heart valve was causing a leakage into his heart chamber. But the surgery wasn't a success. He had to go back into the operating room.
We thought the hardest thing was telling your child that they had to go through open heart surgery and all the implications of that. Telling your child a second time was just one of the toughest things.
Doctors put in an artificial valve, but he wasn't out of the woods yet.
Surgery was horrible. It was completely horrible. It was devastating. It basically took away a year of my life.
Colby was behind in school and generally felt like an outcast.
Colby would come home virtually every night and cry in bed that he didn't want to live anymore. And in his words, he said, "Dad, I'm on the bottom rung of the ladder."
Concerned about his depression, his family connected him with other kids who were going through the same thing. That got Colby thinking. He wanted to raise money for heart health. He turned to his dad, a winemaker, and asked if they could make a wine together, with a caveat.
Do you think we can give the proceeds to heart research?
Happy to see his son excited again, Dad agreed. They came up with Colby Red. Initially, there were just 50 cases. 3 years later, the Grooms have donated $500,000 to organizations focusing on heart issues. But get this, Colby is from California, so much of his focus has been on the American Health Association. He's now putting his heart into the Canadian counterpart.
Heart disease and stroke crosses borders, and so that there is no border when it comes to preventing the disease.
Colby still finds time to be a normal teenager, despite having to take blood thinners every day and watch his health.
Colby is a wonderful young man that's been able to take a scary, daunting situation that he went through and turn it into something that will not only affect other kids but families for probably decades to come.
And there's no stopping Colby from his mission, a mission that comes straight from the heart.
The sky's the limit from there. I want to raise as much money as we can and help as many people.
That's what makes Colby Groom this week's everyday hero.